So here we are for another Beaches for the Brave, a solitaire war game playthrough. War game by Mike Lambo. Easy to learn, quick to play. And we're going to be doing beach number 12 today. Beach number 12, tough beach. All right. Listen, I'm going to put the links below to the book lies nice and flat, right? So that's pretty good. I'm going to be putting links below to the previous games, right? I played beach number 1, beach number 4, beach number 7, and they're all sort of tutorials. So I'm not going to go over all the rules here, but as you see me play the game, you'll learn it, because this is pretty easy war game. Basically, you have your units down here. You're moving up the beach. This is Tarawa Green Beach. November 20th, 1943. U.S. Marines had to wade for some distance to get to this beach, right? A lot of water here. Under increasing Japanese fire. There's the bunker there, and there's a tank, which included light Japanese tanks right there. Your time here is likely to be brief. And that's written there because this is a tough beach for you to win. Your units are going to be exposed here for probably 2 turns, right? Until you can finally get to safety. If you remember from the previous games, the circles with the black lining, if your units are on those, that means that they're exposed to enemy fire. If they're on bolded, colored circles or arrows, that means they're protected from enemy fire. So anyway, here's the objective. Destroy all 3 sections of the Japanese bunker, right there, and both sections of the Japanese tank. Now you have to, it says here that you have to be careful with the arrows, right? Because the arrows allow you to shoot. If you land on an arrow, on your next turn, if you roll a 6, you're allowed to shoot. But the arrows are pointing specifically to locations, right? So if you're on this arrow here, you can't shoot the tank. You'll be shooting this bunker. You can shoot the bank with these here if they're pointing towards the, right there, pointing towards the tank. So that, you have to pay attention to that. And then pretty much the similar rules. We don't have Allied air support here, so we cannot begin with that. That's always helpful. But we do have pretty much everything else. We don't have Allied tank fire support. This is a very, very tough beach. A very tough beach. But let's see if we can get through it. These Mike Lambo games are great. This particular one I've really been enjoying a lot. Again, you can use a pencil and then erase it, right? Because you're going to be playing these games multiple times. I like to use these tokens. You can use any other token you want, or put a plastic sheet there and use dry erase. For this mission, you'll need 6 six-sided dice, right? The enemy's only going to roll 5 because 3 and 2. So every beach is different here in the book, as you've seen. Here's beach number 2. You got beach number 3, beach number 4, which I played. That was a great game. I'll have the link below for this one, and so you see that there are different beaches here. Okay, I played beach number 7. Look at all the mines. These are all mines. That was rough. So this is a fantastic game. So again, these are mines here, right? These explosives here. You don't want to land on those. So let's begin the game. We start our turn first. We're going to roll these 6 six-sided dice representing our units here, and let's just get started, and you'll see what's doing. All right, so this is good. This is, oh shoot, I forgot what that was. Oh well, let's just pretend it was a 1 and 3. The good thing about rolling double 6s is that you can allocate these to suppress enemy fire. Now let me check if you suppress either the tank or the bunker, or it's just a general enemy suppression. So let's see here. Using 2 6s to suppress both the enemy bunker and tank. So if I allocate these 2 6s up here, the enemy will not fire. But we have to look because the beach is so long here. I might want to use 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It puts my unit in a protective spot. These 2 1s have to go to 2 units, right? The 4, the 3. If we had had a run of 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4 or 4, 5, 6, we could have used the allied officer present and re-rolled those and hope for more 6s to get our players into safety. I'm not sure what's best to do here. I could use those 2 6s to put 2 of these units into safe positions, off the water onto the beach, or I could just suppress fire. Suppressing fire may help a couple of these. I'm not sure what to do. Decisions. We have to make decisions. This is a cool game. It's a simple game. It's a fast game, but it's exciting, and you have to make decisions. So, what am I going to do? Should I suppress enemy fire, which means 2 of my units are not going to move, right? Let's say these 2. But the enemy won't fire next turn. Or should I just get 2 of these units into safety already and just hope for the best? I'll tell you what. We're going to get the units to safety. Because what happens is if I suppress fire, right? Well, I mean, what are the odds that I'm going to roll 6s again? I mean, I could roll 5s. You know what? I'll suppress enemy fire. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, but I'll suppress enemy fire. So that means this moves 1, this moves 1, this moves 1, 2, 3, 4. This moves 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Now the enemy doesn't get to fire because we managed to suppress enemy fire. So we get to roll again. Let's see what happens. I hope that was the right decision. This is a very difficult beach to get through. Okay? Very difficult. Good. We rolled more 6s. Okay, I don't want to mess this up. So we did roll a 2, 3, 4 right there, which I could re-roll. That could be good, hoping for more 6s, right? That means an officer is present, and by rolling a continuous run of 3 numbers, and that means I can re-roll those. And I think I'm gonna do that though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to re-roll these because 2 6s, again, we could suppress enemy fire for another turn, which will help us. I'm going to re-roll these. That means officers present. Let's hope for more 6s here. This doesn't count, right? I have to roll in there. That's how I play. This was a 3. So this was a dismal roll. Wow, this stinks. For sure, this round I'm going to suppress enemy fire. There's nothing I can do with these double 3s and double 1s. Well, I can get allied reinforcements, right? I don't need any right now. But as we lose these units, if I roll on this particular beach a double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4, or double 5, I can bring a reinforcement back to the beginning here of an empty track, right? So, because these units are not going to be, they're each in their individual tracks. So, I will suppress fire again. I will give a 3. No. Let's try to get these. Let's try to get these guys up the beach here. I'm going to do 3, 3. 1, 1, because these 2 are further ahead, right? So 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So our units are making their way up the beach. We managed to suppress enemy fire again. That's fantastic. Let's keep going. Come on, guys. And we rolled another 6, which is good. I did not. I did roll 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to re-roll. That means officers present. We got an officer here. I think I'm going to re-roll because I'm hoping for 6s, either to suppress fire or to just get these guys off the water. 3 would get this one to safety. 2 would get this one to safety. 4 would get this one to safety. 3 would get... You know what? I'm not going to re-roll. I'm not going to re-roll because this is a pretty good roll. So, what did I say? I'm going to allocate the 3 here. So that goes 1, 2, 3, safety. I'm going to allocate the 2 here. 1, 2, that gets that one to safety. That's a 6. Let's see. I'm going to give this unit here the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets it to safety. I'm going to allocate this unit number 2, the 3. 1, 2, 3. That gets it to safety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will land on a mine. We do not want that. So this one will get the 6. This one will get the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's exposed. And this one will get the 1. So I've already moved everybody. We've gotten onto the beach. 4 of our units are in protective spaces. Let's hope that the enemy does not roll a 4 or a 1. Now the enemy only uses 5 dice, right? 2 for the tank and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll these for the enemy, see what happens. A 2 is in safety. And look at this, 4 6s, which is also in safety. So nothing happens. We manage to keep all our units alive. Man, this is such a cool game. Wow, what a roll too. I mean, fortunately for us, nobody got killed. Fantastic. Now we have all 6 of our units. Come on, let's get this going. We got to start causing some damage here. What else can I use here? We have, if we roll a triples of anything, we can use Allied Naval Fire Support, which means we could just blow up one of these, either a section of the bunker or a piece of that tank there. But we need to roll triples, all right? Let's try this. All right, we got 2 5s. Oh, shoot. Come on, Alex. Oh, God. You know what? I'm going to re-roll the whole thing because I messed this up. Man, this is... I need something more stable. I mean, this rubber thing, I mean, golly. I need something like a box or something where this won't be wobbling and moving. I'm going to re-roll. It's the fair thing to do because after I wobbled here, it went to 3 2s. That's not fair. Let's re-roll. All right, here we go. Let me carefully try to get these out of here. I know you can see them on there, but I'd like to get them out very carefully so I don't mess anything up again. I did not roll a sequence, right? So there's no officer present here. I did roll 2 4s, no triples. We're just going to have to move up the beach. Let's see what happens here. Let's allocate these for best use. For sure, I want to give one of these units a 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 puts it on an arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts it on an arrow. So both of these units, I know that this one won't be on an arrow, but that one would be as well with a 4. I'll give this unit number 6 a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a grenade, so that's no good. I'll give it a 2 here because this one will put that one in safety. This one, Unit 6 will be on an arrow but exposed, and this one will be on an arrow but exposed. So let's do this, okay? So 1, 2. That one goes to safety. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on a protected arrow. That means it's got cover behind this wall here from enemy fire. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again on an arrow, protected. 5. Did I look at this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I hadn't moved this one, had I? Why is that one all the way up there? I guess that's correct. 1, this puts it on an arrow. I don't know why that 5 was there. I guess that was the last one, so I guess it stayed there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on an arrow, but exposed. Okay. So 5 dice for the enemy. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the enemy does any damage. We got a 3, a 2, and 2 6s. All right, we lost some units here. Okay, so 2 is protected, so that's good. 3 is protected, so that's good. 6 is on an arrow but not protected, so we lost this unit. We lost that unit. So that's what happened. Okay, protected, and we lost unit number 6. So now we roll only 5 dice because we lost 1 unit. Now remember, if we roll double 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, we can bring it back. But do we want to? I'm hoping for 6s because we can, you know, shoot a couple of sections off that bunker. Also a 6 here. There's an arrow there. So let's hope for the best here. Actually, we rolled 3 5s. I have to look at this very carefully. I needed a 6. Unless I'm on a grenade space, which is these G's here, I can roll a 5 or 6 to lob a grenade. But for fire on an arrow, I need a 6, and I did not roll a 6. And there's no continuous numbers here. So there's no officer present. I need to think about this. Because with the triple here, I could use naval fire support and destroy one of the 5 there. One of the 5 sections, right? Either one from the bunker or 1 from the tank. So what should I do? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll put that unit exposed with a 5. I could use a 3 for this unit, right? 1, 2, 3. That would keep it protected. So let me put this here just in case. I'm wondering if I should use well, this one's protected. That one's protected. That one's protected. You know what? I'm going to have to move one of them because I have this 1 here. I am going to use the naval fire support, okay? I am going to use the naval fire support. But I need to allocate these 2 dice. So 3 will go for unit 5, and I guess 1 will go for this one. It'll put it on an arrow, but it's an exposed arrow. But at least if I roll 6s, you know, both of these units, well, actually all 4 of these units here are on arrows. These 2 are protected from enemy fire, so we can hope for the best. I am going to use naval fire support. And I'm going to go ahead and bust. Actually, these 3 are aiming at that bunker. Maybe I should I'm going to take a piece of that tank off with the naval fire support. Thank you for the fire support there. Appreciate that. Now, the enemy only rolls... did I move? No, I did not. 1, 2, 3. And I did move this one. Boy, I'm forgetting everything today. I did not move this one. I had moved that one, I think. Yeah. Yep. So, boy, I think... Did I? Well, I don't want to cheat. That's the thing. You got to do these things in order so you don't forget what you just did, right? I used these 3 for naval fire support. Knock a piece of the tank off. I think I did move this one to the arrow, yes. And this one, I just moved now. Okay. So, the enemy rolls 4 dice. Let's see what happens. 6, there's nobody there. A 3 is protected, a 5 is protected, and a 2 is protected. So everybody is protected here. The only one that wasn't protected was unit number 1, so we're good. We are good. We roll 5 dice, and let's hope we do some damage here. I've got a 3. What's this? I couldn't see that one. A 4. I did roll 3, 4, 5, so I may re-roll these because I really... These 2 1s here, boy, that's terrible. It's going to expose a bunch of my soldiers. This one will go right into a mine. So I don't want to use these 2 1s. Boy, I'd love to get 2 6s to suppress enemy fire with these numbers. I'm definitely going to re-roll this. I mean, there's an officer present. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to re-roll these. Oh, boy, please. Okay, I did roll a 6. Wow. This is terrible. It's a terrible roll. Wow. I can use this 6, but only to shoot something off a bunker there. But who's going to do it? I'll have this unit number 2 do it. I'm going to have to move unit number 1, which is good. 1, 2, 3, it'll go to an arrow. So let's do this in order so I don't mess this up. Wow, these 2 units are going to be exposed. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4 puts it in a grenade spot, but unprotected. This will put it into an unprotected spot. And of course, unit number 4 can go either way, right? And this will put unit 5 in an unprotected spot, but there's nothing I can do. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3. We've done that one. 6 is going to shoot at the bunker. So we knocked 1 out. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on a grenade spot, but it's exposed. And these guys... I don't have any attacks on there. I really should move this way. I will move this way with this unit. And this unit is going to be exposed here. Wow, this is bad. The enemy only rolls 3 dice, though. So let's hope for the best. We cannot roll... The enemy cannot roll a 5, a 4, or a 3. Did roll a 5. Darn it. So there's nobody on 6. 2 is protected, and unit 5 is exposed, so it's gone. We roll 4 dice now. We got 4 units left. I'm glad I actually went that way with this unit because that's... Unless we use naval fire support, the only way to destroy that tank is going this way, because we don't have any other units here. Unless I bring in reinforcements, right? Which I'm going to try to avoid, because I'd like to finish this, you know, win this battle without having to bring reinforcements all the way back here. Because that's dangerous. Oh, no. 1, 2, and double 4s. Darn it! Wow, I didn't roll... I could have rolled a 5 or 6 to lob a grenade on there, or double 6s. Boy, this was a terrible roll. Wow, this is terrible. I'm going to have to allocate... Well, let's see. I got to be very, very careful here. Wow, I have to go for it. God, should I bring in... Well, I can't... I can bring in a reinforcement. Oh, should I? The double 4. I could bring in a reinforcement on you know, either 5 or 6 because I need somebody to knock that tank out. Wow, but I don't... I mean, I suppose I could leave these 2 guys there. Yeah, you know what? They're both in protected arrows. I'm gonna leave them there. I'm gonna use this double 4 to bring a unit back right here. Okay. This means that we have allied reinforcements. So I brought that back. And I got to allocate this 1 and 2 to these 2 units here. I'm going to give this one the 2 because it puts it on an arrow at least. And this one moves up 1, still on a grenade spot, but exposed. I mean, what else can I do? You got a better idea? All right. The enemy rolls 3 dice. And the enemy rolled beautiful because both of these units are protected. So our unit that just came in made it. That's fantastic. All right, so we roll 5 dice because we have 5 units. We have to roll 6. Listen, a 5 or 6 here on this grenade spot will blow a section of that bunker off. A 6 would get rid of that tank because we have this unit shoot it. And a 6 here would, I mean, we just need 6s. Let's roll 5 6s. All right, because it would also put the... So the goal here is to roll 5 6s. Can we do it? We didn't even roll 1 6. I did roll 2 5s, though, which is good. Wow, man. You know what I'm going to do? I told you 5 or 6 on that grenade spot, right? So I'm going to give this unit here the 5 because then it'll blow a section of that off. And with these 3, the naval fire support, I'm going to blow that whole bunker off. Forget about it. And then I'll give 5 to this one over here and leave these 2. I mean, what can we do? You know, and I'm not going to move that one because I, you know, or maybe I should just get rid of the... All right, let's think about this. I am going to use the naval fire support, but should I get rid of the tank? I should get rid of the tank because this one is going to lob a grenade on there, and we have 2 in arrows, so if I roll a 6, yeah, I'm going to get rid of the tank. I'm going to use the naval fire support to get rid of this tank here. Fantastic. So that's done. I'm going to give 5 to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's exposed, but that's okay. And a 5 or 6 on a grenade spot, I get to lob a grenade onto there. So the enemy only has 1 die. I think we might win this. This is a tough beach, but we might actually win this. 1 die. That's it. Oh, and I got so nervous there. Here we go. I'm telling you, I got to get something other than this this rubber thing here. You know, it works pretty well to keep, you know, when you're playing other games and stuff, to keep little tokens in. And oh, for Christ's sake, what did I just do? But this thing is not, for this game, I need something solid like a box or something. All right. So the enemy attacked with a 2, both of our units here. These units are just hanging tough. Waiting to destroy that last piece of the bunker there. We're safe. Our unit's protected. Didn't roll a 5 or a 4 or a 3. All these 3 units are exposed. So we roll 5 dice, and yeah, we're going to win this because for sure we're going to roll a 6 or at least a 5 here with this grenade spot, right? I mean, the odds are good. And we did. So we won. Isn't this fantastic? Okay, we got 2 6s. 2 5s and a 1. So, of course, these 2 units will just annihilate that bunker. Actually, I need to give a 6 to this. No, we don't have a tank there anymore. And this one is going to lob a grenade. I mean, we're just destroying them at this rate. It doesn't even matter what I do with the other dice. So these 2 units with the 6 are just firing with everything they got to that bunker. This unit here lobs a grenade. So their effort destroyed the enemy bunker. And we won Tarawa Beach. The Green Beach in Tarawa. The U.S. Marines got in there and got the job done. Again, beach number 12. This is such a cool game. I mean, we won it. I was really worried about all this water down here, but we got through it pretty good. And, you know, we had good rolls. We lost the unit, but we were able to we lost 2 units, but we were able to bring 1 back. Great game, isn't it? Beaches for the Brave, a solitaire war game by Mike Lambo. There's 12 beaches in here. You're going to play each of these beaches multiple times. Go get one.